Welcome everybody. In today's class we will be learning how to solve January 2022 CXC math paper, and this is paper 2. Foremost, we have this question: using calculator or otherwise we are asked to find the exact value of 8.9 positive 31.6 divided by 0.75 multiplied with 5.4. So I take the numerator, which is 8.9 positive 31.6. So you have 31.6, you add 8.9, 9 added with 6 is 15, carry 1. That's 2, 2 added with 8 is 10, carry 1, you have 40. That's 40.5. So this is what you get. Now you take the denominator. You have to multiply 0.75, right? So let me just multiply 7.5 with 54. 5 4s are 22, 7 4s are 28, 30. 5 5s are 25, 2, 7 5s are 35, 36, 37. 0, 5, 10 and 4. After 2 digits you have a decimal point, after 1 digit you have a decimal point. So 1, 2, 3. So this is what you are going to get. 0.75 multiplied with 5.4 is 4.050. So numerator divided by denominator is 0.5 divided by 4.050. Now what I wish to do is I would like to move the digits to 40.5. So one place I want to move. So if I want to move by one place, you have to multiply by 10. Actually you're multiplying and dividing. So once you flip it, the 10 goes there and the denominator is going to be 40.5. So this is going to be 40.5 already, and you have a 10 there. Okay, now 40.5, 40.5, they get cancelled, giving me 1 multiplied with 10, which is going to be equal to 10. So this is the solution. Now if you don't want to do it like this, you can very well use your calculator and key in the values. So you got 40.5 divided by 4.050, right? So you get 10. So 10 is what we have got. So that is the solution for the first question. Let's move on to the next one. So the next question is the value of 3.9 times tan 18 degrees. So this is 3.9 times tan 18 degrees is equal to 3.9 multiplied with tan 18. So what is tan 18? So you go up over here, tan 18, that is equal to the value that you see there. You multiplied with 3.9 and you are actually getting a value of, so this is going to be 1.267186 and so on it goes, right? Now we need only one decimal place, so that means 6, you move it on to 2, that's going to be 1.3. okay, so this is actually to one decimal place. That is the solution for this particular question. I hope you are watching it. Now this is the next question. B part 1 states as follows: Ria is paid at a rate of $13.50 per hour during a certain week. He worked 40 hours. How much did she earn? For that week. Okay, so this is the question. Now, what is the rate? The rate is $13.50 per hour. So number of work hours is equal to 40, right? Multiplied with, I will just write here, pay for number of work hours 40 multiplied with 1350. So 1350 you multiply with 40. 20, 4 3s are 12, 13, 14, 1, 4s are 5. So you have to place 2 zeros. It's actually 1350. So 1, 2. So this was going to be the amount 540. Okay, so they are asking how much did she earn for the week. Earnings for the week, right? 550. Okay, so that's the solution for the question. Now let's move in to do the next question. So let me write that down there. So question 2, Ria worked for 4 weeks in the month of August, and her gross earnings was $2463.75. A regular week comprised of 40 hours, and overtime was paid at 1/1/2 times the hourly rate. Okay, so this is a question. Show that Ria worked 15 hours overtime in August. Okay, so this is what we are expected to show. Now actually this is a solution, right? So in the previous case, if I had to show you the previous working, this is $540 per week. This is our earnings. Okay, so I'm going to start the solution like this. Ria's earning per week is $540. Therefore, for 4 weeks is going to be 4 multiplied with 540, which is nothing but 4 are 16, 1, 20, 21. So this is the earning for 4 weeks, right? But given Ria's total earning, what is the total earning given? Is $2463.75. Therefore, additional earning is equal to 2463.75 minus 2160. Now if you're allowed to, actually you're allowed to use calculator, you can check that out. If you have a calculator, you can key in 2463.75 minus 2160. Right, so you're getting a value of 303.75. okay, this is what you're getting. Now the question is, we will have to find out the number of hours involved in this. Okay, so I'm going to use this thing. Overtime pay is 1 and 1 over 2 times the usual rate. The usual rate has been 1350, right? So 2 to the 2 ones are 2 added with 1 is 3 over 2, which is nothing but 1.5 times 1350. So the overtime pay is going to be 1.5 multiplied with 1350. So $20, 20.5. So this is going to be the overtime pay. Now this is the additional pay, right? Additional pay is $303.75. so number of hours worked will be additional pay divided by overtime pay. So additional pay is 303.75 divided by 20.25. So 303.75 divided by 20.25. Right, 15 hours. You see that? Number of hours, number of additional hours worked. Worked is nothing but 15. So this is what they are asking us to show that 15 hours is the overtime worked. So we have shown that. This is the next question. In August, 20% of Ria's gross earning was deducted as tax. How much money she have left after deduction? So this is the solution. So percentage left, okay, I will start like that. Percentage left after deduction is nothing but 100 minus 20 is equal to 80%. Now amount left after deduction, this is going to be 80% of 2463.75, which is nothing but 0.80 times 2463.75. So you take a calculator and then 0.80 multiply the 2463.75. What do you get? $1971 is the amount that she has after paying the tax. Okay, this is the final part, which states that Ria invested $219 of her earnings for 3 years at a rate of 4.5% per and simple interest. The question wants you to find how much interest does she receive after 3 years. Now this is the formula. Simple interest is P times R times T divided by 100. So P is the principal, R is the rate, okay, and T is the time. So she is investing 219. The rate is 4.5 and the time is for 3 years divided by 100. So we multiply 219 multiplied with 4.5 multiplied with 3. Okay, so this is what we are getting. So this is equal to 2956.5 divided by 100. So this has to be divided by 100 and we get 29.56. I'm going to write it as $57. Okay, so this is the money that she will be getting for this investment after 3 years. So that is the conclusion for this question. We move on to the next one. So